congratulations, Laurie. You all know what an extraordinary person Laurie is. What it all comes down to for me is that someone who lives knowing that they are enough and have enough has all this amazing personal time for other people. And I think that's one of the huge lessons of the book, is that not having too much frees you. The story of my life has really been having too much and then knowing it's more than enough and getting back to enough. I think this has to do with the concept of enough for everyone that we don't have yet in our country. We have way too much for a few people and not nearly enough for so many, and a completely confused attitude toward the concept of enough because of it.
I love the book so much. I couldn't be more passionate about your message, because I firmly believe that until each one of us believes that we are enough, we have enough, we know enough, that it's going to take that for people to be able to, all of us, I should say, to step forward and save our planet, save ourselves, because then we feel like we're all equal in the process. We're all worthy and honorable, not just a few experts or few government officials or few specialists. In the work that you present in this book and we get to do as homework, we know that we're worthy of standing up for the causes that we believe in, for the things that we're passionate about, and for the legacy that we want to leave behind. So your work is very, very important in the world today. So thank you for your contribution. And I'm so glad that I could be part of this.
Well, there's a lot of things to say about this book. There's a lot to say. And the more I read it, the more I'm just so touched with the depth of it and the work and the thinking. I'm just glad to be part of you and to know you and this great message that the world is so, the time could not be better than now for this message to come out.
This whole enough and the movement, I feel like this is a big global movement of giving other people opportunity to be right on time, to feel like they're enough, to show up. And after I started reading your book, then I started to ask my clients, where is it you feel like you're lacking? And let's show you how you are enough. Let's really get into that enoughness.
What I loved so much about your book, many things, was that you gave examples and you told stories. And this is how I really take things to heart the most. And you wrote a paragraph in the Where Can Enough Be Found chapter. And you outlined what can we do: turn off the TV, unsubscribe from emails, and unfriend any groups that perpetuate fear, anger, and hopelessness. And then many more suggestions. Find others with whom you share the resonance of the new story. And I just love that. And this has been on our refrigerator since I first read it. And people who come to the house wander by to see what's the couple of things that I have up there. And such good conversations have come from that. But truly, with the understanding that I've received in the way that you, Laurie, described the process of going from the personal I to the global we in our thoughts and actions, I knew I had discovered a book that spoke to me of the possibility and even real probability for humanity to be able to move into a transformed place of love and compassion. And we all have been given through your book a divine roadmap to directing us forward in this enough field of positive intentions and outcomes for ourselves and for our world. And I am so grateful for this. I feel as passionate about your message, this message, as anything that has ever come to me. And truly, I've been waiting for this book, and I think the world has been waiting for the message. So thank you so much.
So I don't even know where to begin on this, except that, like all of you, my whole life has been about falling awake. I think we're all falling awake now. And it's so beautiful that it takes words away. It's hard to to language the kinds of feelings and emotions I think that we're having as we've moved into this vibration. It's exquisite. It's absolutely exquisite. This is the kind of book that sisters hand to each other and say, I think you want to read this, or this is for you. I think that the energy, the vibration of it will go hand to hand, person to person, circle to circle, in a very gentle but persistent and amazing vibration, because that's the tone of the book, that's the message of the book, that's the flow of the book. And I believe it's going to be just steadily flowering. Instead of big splash and it's done, it's going to just keep reverberating and echoing.
I feel touched by the whole idea of enough. I don't think I'm fully into it yet, and it feels like here it comes. It's out there, just out of reach, but it's on its way. And not just to me, but to other people too. And having the book now is a way to spread that around easily.
I personally am beyond excited about today for so many reasons. Right now I'm feeling like goosebumps all over because this message is such a sacred message. It comes through a divine message that you received, Laurie, and you were the perfect person to be listening to that. And so I appreciate all of that with my whole heart. And this enough message is, of course, world changing. And because you're so grounded in science, and you have such a great understanding of history as well, and you've done such amazing research that it's very easy to follow along and to see where we were in the very beginning and how we have come to this place today. It's like the biggest, most wonderful message that could ever come out this time. That's my excitement about it. Put yourself out there on the front line to step up to that next experience that's life-changing for you as well, Laurie. So I guess I just want to say that with all the challenges that are facing us in this time, that I personally know deep down inside, and I bet you all do too, that this message is the message that will make a difference.
But I really have great honor for you, Laurie. You're tenacious, and you're creative, and you are talented, but I think most of all, you are love and light. And it comes through everywhere. Every page is that idea of service, and that, the energy, the positive energy that you put out there I respect and honor so much. And so I'm sorry I'm getting a little emotional, but I love this book. And I love the cover is, to me, so attractive, and it's so appealing, and it's light, and it is air, and it is the elements that keep us going. So as someone said, congratulations to you for the launch. Happy birthday to the Enough book, and to the idea that this is really being sent out into the universe.
It's one giant beyond planet, beyond universe, beyond cosmos. It's one. It's all about oneness.
And you're so worthy.